Hello, everyone. This is gonna be an impromptu stream. Definitely not gonna keep this one and re-upload it later. So anything you hear here is it's gonna be just for this stream. If anybody actually shows up, so let's queue up here. Hello, B-Roy. You're the first boy in. We're playing some Minion Masters. Star Peanuts here. You know, I kind of appreciate that it's so annoying to change your profile picture on like YouTube and Google that most people just don't do it. So I never have to worry about people, you know, changing their pictures for my live streams. Are we ever going to see all of Spaghetti Western? I think I showed off all of Spaghetti Western. The only thing you guys didn't see was the bloopers, wasn't it? Please tell me if the game is too loud or too quiet. I'm gonna drop some serious deets. I don't know what. It's gonna go down here. Let's see. Oh, nice. That was a good move. Tony, 2 streams in a day. What is this? Oh, you know, I'm usually so busy, but a little less busy today because it's a 3-day weekend, so I don't gotta worry about doing anything right now. So let me tell you guys what's going down. So what's going down is that the college I graduated from, I did a lot of streams. I did a lot of streams while I was at college. I mean, the bulk of my YouTube career has been through doing streams while I was at college. Most of you guys who watch me started watching me because I was doing stuff about Chris Chan when I was at college, and obviously I don't do that anymore, but a lot of you who watched me back then probably knew I talked a lot about my college. I talked about how the students there were horrible, you know, they were you know, a bunch of social justice warriors, which is still true. But I might have also mentioned a few times that the college was in a very terrible state. Why would you play that there? Why would you play him like a mile away? He's just gonna die. Oh, what do you know? He did. Alright, if I can get like 1 hit in. Oh! Well, that was stupid of me. Oh, that's okay. This stream isn't getting saved, so we can say 1 or 2 forbidden things here. So, yeah, my college was never doing well. Like, financially, it was always in straits. My mom was actually really worried that I wouldn't be able to graduate because it was just that fucking bad. So the college was always a fucking disaster. And, oh shit, this is actually kind of bad. That bought us not much time. So the college was always in dire straits. My mom was really worried that it was going to go under. And it finally happened. It finally fucking happened. The college went under. It is basically out of money. And it is now being absorbed into Emerson College, which many of you probably know. Emerson College is like a really nice college in Boston, right in the heart of the city, so you guys have probably heard of it before. My teammate is not making the best plays, but I'm also playing a really memey deck. The deck I'm playing is called Stormy Daniels, because the main character I play with is called Stormy. There's 3 of them in my deck right now. That's why it's called that. Tony, would you ever play Warcraft 3 Reforged? Absolutely not. I will never play a Blizzard game on my streams again. I'm fucking sick and tired of Blizzard's stupid bullshit. And, you know, just... For those of you who don't know, like, I really fucking hate China. The country, not the people. I fucking hate China with a passion, okay? I had a roommate who was Chinese, and he was deathly afraid of the Chinese government. And he was such a nice fucking guy, and whenever I hear about fucking China and the stupid bullshit they're doing, I just get fucking mad, dude. I hate the Chinese government so fucking much, and I hate the fear it instills in its citizens. Anyway, the reason I bring up China is because I fucking hate that Blizzard just kowtows to China for money at any opportunity. I fucking hate that this American corporation who once made these fantastic games is just China's whipping boy. Because they're just a bunch of fucking bitches who want money. I get that every corporation wants money, but fuck them. So no, I will not be playing Warcraft Reforged. I will not be giving money to Blizzard. Fuck them. Anywho. What was I saying? Fuck, what was I saying? Oh, God, I lost track of where I was. Are we winning? Oh yeah, we're winning slightly. Oh shit, that actually kind of hurt. Alright, let's... Yeah, we're gonna need to do something here. There we go, that'll be just fine. Yeah, we're gonna win, because they're not gonna be able to stop our dragon. Yeah, at this point they're just fucked. They can't do anything. Right. So, my college finally went under. It's out of money. Did Lee go back to China? No, he didn't. My roommate Lee did not return to China. After his semester, or was it a full year? Was he there for a year or a semester? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I think he was there a year. But after his time at Marlboro College with me, he transferred to a different college all the way over in the UK. He's in Britain. Actually, yeah, he's in Britain actually. Excuse me. So he's somewhere in Britain, and he's just kind of been there. I do not think he has returned to China. Actually, no, he did. He did return to China before going to Britain. He spent a short time in China, and he used some like VPN shit to stay in contact with people over here. But I'm pretty sure as of right now he's still in Britain. He might have actually moved to somewhere else in the UK. He's been moving around to get his education like all around the world. That isn't China. Super interesting stuff. We're slightly winning. Nah, guys, I still think that enemy team can take it back. They can still take it back, guys. It's fine. We might still lose. So yeah, my college finally fucking ran out of money, and they've been just in dire straits basically since I joined the college. My incoming class was the largest class they had seen in 25 years. I always change that number because it's somewhere between 20 and 30 years. I usually just throw out a number between there. So if you've heard this story before and you notice a discrepancy, that's why. So they've always been in dire straits, and finally it's come back to get them. And it's really just the worst. I feel so bad for the freshmen there. So as some of you might know, my lovely partner actually goes to school there still. We met at the college. And they are going to be the last incoming, or the last graduating Marlboro class. They will be the final alumni, if you can believe that. Which I'm so fucking ecstatic about. They only have one more semester, and then my partner will be done. And then they'll be here with me in New York. But fuck, dude. They are going to be the last people, which is fucking crazy. Their class is it. Oh, god damn it, my monkey. That sucked. I wanted him to live at least a second longer, but whatever. My partner's pretty good. He has some decent cards, not gonna lie. So let me tell you guys how the school announced it to everybody. This is hilarious. They gathered everybody in the fucking, like, biggest room they could find. They announced that there would be a meeting happening. They emailed everybody that there would be a meeting the following day, so they were given a 1 day's notice to attend. They attended this meeting, and at this meeting it was the president of the college, Kevin Quigley, and a board of trustee member. They did not have a microphone. They gathered, literally everybody showed up. Every single student showed up. Every fucking faculty and staff member. Some people, faculty and staff who had retired, showed up. It was fucking crazy, dude. So many people showed up. And they didn't have a microphone. So what they did was they just started talking kind of loud, but only Kevin. The Board of Trustee member did not speak up. Nobody could hear this fucking 90,000-year-old geezer who didn't know what the fuck he was talking about and didn't really give a shit about being there. Nobody could hear him, which was a disaster. Oh, fuck. I was really hoping that was gonna go differently. Oh, well. So a student, after they were talking for a fucking hour and just not being loud enough, a student ran out and got a microphone. Their own personal microphone. And gave it to them to use. Which is so fucking embarrassing, it's ridiculous. So the president goes there and he's like, listen guys, we're gonna have a merger with Emerson College. And Emerson is a great school, and here's what's gonna happen. You're all gonna be able to go over to Emerson, guys. It'll be fine. They're gonna absorb Marlboro, they're gonna take all the students if you want to go there. And our campus is gonna shut down, and we're gonna become the Emerson Institute of Liberal Arts and Technology or some shit. Right? So that fucking happens. Everybody's crying. Everybody is fucking crying, except for the two people on stage. Everybody is freaking the fuck out. The two people on stage, it's like they don't even give a fuck. They just do not care. While everybody else is bawling their eyes out because their fucking school is going under. So then they open it up to questions after they make this announcement. Well, everybody's crying because they're going to be out of, if they're a faculty and staff, they're out of a job. If they're a kid there, some of their credits aren't going to transfer, which is a fucking disaster. It's just really sad for a lot of them really love being there. So, you know, they're just going to be gone now. They're not going to be able to be there, which is really fucking sad for a lot of them. So all this is fucking happening. Then they open it up to questions. Now, one of the things that my college, Marlboro College, has said at the meeting was that they've been noticing other colleges in the area shutting down. So they've been preparing for this inevitability because they had a feeling it would come because it's just been happening everywhere, right? Well, they were right. That's a true fucking statement. It's been happening. Oh, god damn it. It's been happening everywhere. So the college has not been telling anybody that it knows it's been happening everywhere. So a student stood up and she said, hey, when I was applying to other colleges in the area, specifically Green Mountain, who shut down, they told me that it would be a risk to go to college here. And they told me that because they knew that they might shut down. So why the fuck didn't Marlboro tell me that? To which they were like, we don't know. So then she goes, I want to know where the fuck my formal apology is. Because none of us have received an apology. And I want to know what the fuck is you guys' problem. Where's my fucking apology? Where's the apology to all these students? And at that moment, the president of the college, Kevin Quigley, grabs the microphone. And he's one of those people who smiles and laughs when he's nervous. He begins to smile with the microphone in his hand and says, in the most deadpan voice, I'm sorry. And everybody, the faculty, the staff, the students, they laugh at him and they begin to boo him on the stage. They start booing him and they start laughing. And they had to take like a 2-minute break for everybody to finish fucking laughing at him. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, maybe I'll, you know, I'm so bad at APEP, but I'll play APEP. He's really good, but my build isn't really that great. I'm not very good at him. They don't know. They didn't even give their employees a head up. The employees learned at the same time as the students at this fucking meeting. So then some more questions came. Some people asked, you know, Marlboro, the college I went to, was on the top of a mountain in the middle of nowhere in Vermont. It was very beautiful. The campus was trees everywhere, hiking trails, the most beautiful campus you will ever see in your life. And someone asked, what's going to happen to the campus? Who's going to maintain it, you know, now that it's shutting down and no one's going to be here operating? To which they said, we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. We assume Emerson will do something. And everyone was like, what do you mean you don't know? You didn't plan for anything? And they're like, nah. So then fuck, I'm sorry. It's just so asinine and funny, you know. So then they ask more questions, and they're all pretty basic shit, like what's gonna happen to this, what's gonna happen to that. The answer is always they don't know. They have no fucking idea what's gonna happen. And then a woman named Catherine stands up. Catherine is a woman who works in the admissions building. When you want to go to Marlboro, you know, you generally talk to her and she'll organize the tours. You know, she's very helpful. She's one of the faculty. Or she's one of the staff, I should say. Faculty or teachers and staff are people like groundskeepers and, you know, jobs like that. Not teachers, essentially. She's one of those. She stands up, and they're like, what's your question, Catherine? And she goes, I don't have a question. I just wanted to tell you that I've been watching you guys dick around all of the staff here for the past 20 years. And I want to know what the fuck you're going to do for the hard-working groundskeepers and the staff who work in admissions and all the people that you don't give a shit about. What are you going to do about all these people here? You better leave them with a decent amount of money, you fuckers. You know, she doesn't swear, but she's so mad. She's using colorful language. She's very old. She's like 60 or something. And they're like, don't worry, we're going to make sure that people get money for this. We promise. People are going to get money, Catherine. It's okay. What they regretted to say is that money is going to tenured professors only. They said this is a follow-up. They had multiple meetings. This was the meeting open to the students. And everybody was allowed to go to this meeting. The following meeting after was the faculty, and the faculty told the students what happened. At the faculty meeting, they said only tenured professors were receiving money when the college shuts down, which means half the faculty are receiving nothing for the college shutting down. Nothing at all. They are receiving nothing. So, they didn't say this at the main meeting, of course, where everybody would be. So what else? There was one other weird, wacky, funny thing that happened. I'm trying to remember what it was. One other question. Fuck, what was it? God, what the fuck was it? I said the I'm sorry. I think that's really it. That's really the main thing. The I'm sorry is the main thing. So then... Oh no, my guy's gonna die, isn't he? Oh no, he's good. So then the meeting was over. Then the meeting was over. And immediately, all the students started getting drunk and partying. They start getting drunk. They start partying. It's 1:30 in the afternoon, and they are drunk. People are just drunk out of their fucking ass, dude. They're just completely just fucking piss-faced. So then, which the college did not prepare for. They did not get any people, like, on. They did not get any like added security or anything ready. They just kind of assumed everything would be fine and did not prepare ahead of time, which is just great. So people are drunk, other people are crying. It's just such a fucking disaster, dude. It's just such an ass disaster. What happened to Kevin? Oh, he just kind of left and got ready for the faculty meeting after. Jesus Christ, we actually might lose here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about all this. Oh, you fuck. You absolute fuck. Oh, jeez. If I could just sneak in, like, a few hits, that would be great. That's something, I guess. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. This enemy team is really good. So everyone's getting drunk. There's a building on campus that is locked. Like, no students are allowed in there, no faculty is allowed in there. It was a dorm that was shut down. It used to be the party dorm. It was shut down because it was, you know, they just couldn't afford to keep it up. The students broke into that dorm. They broke into that fucking dorm, and they climbed in through a window and broke into it, which was just, as you would imagine, so great. The second that dorm got open and people started drinking in that dorm, people started to pass out. They were getting so drunk that they became incapacitated. People were just fucked up. Beyond belief. People needed to go to the hospital, and the college, as I mentioned, did not plan for this. They did not know that this would potentially be a problem. After telling everybody that their education is fucked. They just did not anticipate this, which is just so peachy keen. So, people needed to go, ambulances came. Ambulances fucking came. Because people needed them, obviously. And it was just fucking crazy. I'm trying to think, like, what else happened. Oh, jeez. Come on. Yes! Yes! Oh, he couldn't get the hit in that I wanted, but that's fine. We need to hold these lanes, or else we're gonna have a bad time. Oh, cool. We're gonna be probably okay now? Maybe not, actually. Jeez. Getting real bad. Jeez. Yep, they're just gonna feed everything into one lane and hope that's enough for them to win. Which is, of course, really, really frustrating. Yeah, we'll be fine. Well, we got their dragon out of there, which is something. Oh, fuck me. Oh, wow. Yeah, we lost. Damn. We had a chance. We had a chance, but that chance is, Dunions. Oh, fuck me. Jesus. Yeah, that was a close one. This is reminding me of the Fire Festival. What story are you telling? I just joined. Oh, this is the story of my college shutting down. So let's see. So, like I mentioned, people start getting drunk, the parties happen, people need to go home in hospitals, in ambulances to the hospital. People start breaking things, so they just start taking chairs and going up to the top of buildings and throwing the chairs out the windows. Just anything they can find that belongs to the school, they're throwing it out the window. So then... God, fuck Apep. I'm so bad at him, and I don't like playing him. I try to play him so many times, and it just never fucking works. I'll just play my Stormy Daniels deck, because at least then I know I can win. This was the college I was at last year. I graduated last year, guys. This could have happened to me. That's how close I graduated. So people are throwing shit out the windows. Were you there in person, or did your significant... Yeah, my significant other told me all of this, because this happened this week, guys. This was like on Tuesday or Wednesday. This happened this week, so this is very recent. Oh, fuck, that's a lot of scrats. That's really funny. I don't foresee this being a problem, but you never know. Where was I? Oh, so like I mentioned, they start breaking basically everything that they can find that they can break. One thing that the college did is that they installed keycard readers onto everything, onto all the dorms. They didn't actually activate them, like nobody needed keycards to get into their rooms, but Marlboro had them because they wanted to look impressive to like prospective students. So that was a thing. So those keycard readers, which aren't really active, they cost $2,000 a piece, and there's like 6 or 7 dorms. So people just start breaking them. And now at Marlboro, if you break something and nobody comes forward to say who did it, everyone in the dorm is charged for the broken damages. So now someone's got to pay fucking, you know, it's $150 each, like per student, if you do the math, because of this fucking $2,000 thing that was broken, because one asshat decided to just break it, because he thought that would get back at the school, right? Which is just the fucking worst. Yes, do keep this stream. I don't know if I'm going to keep this stream, guys. I really don't think I will. So that fucking happens. I'm trying to figure out, like, from Facebook and other places, like, where, who broke the thing, so that people don't have to pay for it, because I really don't want my partner to have to pay $150 fucking dollars because some asshole decided to break something, because he thought it would be fun. I think that's just about it, really. Like, there's not much else to it, than that. That's the story. That's the story of my college going under. I will say... Oh, one last thing. Emerson College, as I mentioned, they're the ones taking over. Emerson College, their president posted a video. By the way, he had a microphone. So, you know, already a step above us. He had a fucking microphone. Yeah, so he posted a video, which would have been great if I was an Emerson student, because in that video he says, hey guys, Marlboro College is going under, and they're gonna give us the last $40 million that they own. I hope you guys are excited to maybe have, like, a few extra students here from Marlboro. Thanks for the 40,000, or 40 million, by the way, guys. Really fucking lit. We appreciate it here at Emerson. They literally, the president of Emerson College literally called Marlboro shutting down. He called it a way for Marlboro to gift Emerson $40 million. He called it a gift from Marlboro. It's not a gift, it's literally all the money that the college has left over, and it's just gone. Gone to Emerson now. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate that. Extremely, extremely cool. 40 million and they didn't pay all the employees. It's assumed that they're going to use the last 40 million to pay the employees, but we don't know if that's going to happen. Also, my teammate is not very good. I'm genuinely trying really hard, and I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but it's not working. Maybe there's just no synergy between our decks, which is admittedly not really their fault. But, you know. I guess they're trying, it's fine. Yes! That was really lucky. Oh, that's a good jump, what they're doing now. Maybe now they're finally fucking doing something. Oh, I take that back. They just immediately got their shit kicked in. Oh, there we go. Come on. Come on, big jumps, big jumps, big jumps! Oof. Okay, I'm sick of you. I don't like you existing. Let the students control and the school takes the toll. Honestly, yeah. How did the faculty react to this chaos from the students? Oh, this is what I forgot. At the original meeting, the president of the college, keep in mind, they hadn't told the faculty or staff what was happening. They found out the same time as the students. Oh, fuck you, you piece of shit. What happened at the meeting is that the president kept saying, don't worry, guys. All the faculty that you know and love are coming over to Emerson. If you just transfer over, they're all coming over. Don't worry, guys. They're coming over at in Marlboro too. All the heroes, the faculty and heroes you love, they're coming back. We're backporting them into Marlboro 2, guys. If you pre-order now, you get the Kevin Quigley no microphone DLC, guys. Marlboro 2's coming in fresh and hot. Oh fuck, we won. All of them are coming. If you got any skins from the science building event or any skins from the play event, from the play festival event, they're all coming over on your faculty characters in the new Marlboro 2, guys, at Emerson College expansion DLC pack. It's coming, guys, we promise. So they told them all the fucking staff were coming, right? None of the faculty had been told about this. So all the students went up to the faculty after, and they asked them, they're like, hey, are you guys gonna go over there? And they're like, fuck no, we're not doing that. Absolutely not. Now, if you guys don't know about Emerson College, let me tell you about it. Let me tell you about Vermont. Vermont is a small college on the top of a mountain in Vermont, surrounded by beautiful greenery. It can only house about 200 students max, 250 if they push the limit, okay? Emerson College is in the heart of the city of Boston. It has about 5,000 students graduating at one time. Okay? They are completely opposite locations in different states. The faculty and staff at Marlboro College does not get changed out often. Most of the people there, it's only up until the past 2 or 3 years because some of the faculty knew that the college was going under, so they've been dropping out, right? I was trying to draw while listening to the stream, but things got too stupid. Yeah, it's really fucking stupid, I'm sorry. So now all of a sudden there's like a bunch of new faculty. That's why half the faculty aren't getting, a severance package. They're not getting any money, right? Because they're not tenured. All of the tenured professors have been there for years, like 20, 30, 40 years working at that fucking college, guys. Because of that, they live in Vermont. Most of their pay at Marlboro was like as low as like $35,000 a year working as a college professor. So because of that, most of them, they established themselves in the town of Brattleboro and Marlboro. Half of them are on like the community board. They would run for like government office, small offices. They would, be a part of the community, like running theater shows. Half of them owned businesses in the area, right? Like they were operating businesses in addition to teaching. Their lives are literally in Vermont. They're not going to pick up their shit and move over to Emerson College. You will not be able to unlock them in Marlboro 2. They are not actually being ported, guys. Sorry. Just fucking insane that they didn't even tell them what the fuck was going on. They just didn't. They're like, oh, they're all coming, guys, don't worry. But literally none of them are. It's so sad. It is so fucking crazy, dude. It's... Oh my god. Literally a clown college. Literally a fucking clown college, guys. Oh shit, that's actually really bad. I can't tell if my teammate is impressed or if he's using, like, sarcasm. Because admittedly, I'm doing some pretty good saves. I don't think he was expecting half of these saves. Oh shit. That's not good. No, I think he's just actually impressed. It's just a fucking disaster, guys. Oh, jeez. Oh, I can keep you up, but not for much longer. Imagine if the faculty joined the drunk party with the students. You know, if some of the faculty who hadn't retired were still there, they would have. There was a professor who would give his graduating students, like, weed, and he would all smoke with them. They would all smoke together. He was... They literally had to tell him, you can't give students... Yes, you can't give students weed. So then he just started taking them to bars instead. Which is so fucking funny to me. Man, this guy loves to react with his emojis. I'll react with some of my emojis, I guess. Oh, come on. Well, it's only one bullet. It's fine. What is the game you... What is a game you can blitz through with no problem? Literally the one I'm playing right now. I can blitz through this game with no problem. Also, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, because it's my favorite video game, so I've played it many, many times. I'm not gonna lie, my teammate's not the greatest. He's playing Milloween, but he doesn't have enough spells in his deck. I think he might be new. He's really not... He's not doing it, but, you know, it's fine. Like, he's not literally the worst. He's fine. Oh, that was good. That was a good shot. Yeah, Stixie will actually work really well here. Oh, that was very rude of him. Ooh, this monkey is really, really good. Bye. Why would you play such a big character when I have Lightning Bolt? Why would you do that? You're just asking for a bad time. Oh, jeez. This might actually be a bad time. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, that made me sad. That was a sad boy. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Capra's splitting them facts. Clown colleges have more dignity than this, yeah, honestly. This game gives me Fire Emblem vibes. I mean, it's not Fire Emblem, but I mean it's good. This is more like Hearthstone-esque, I suppose. Let's do that. No. No, we're not gonna do that. That's not allowed. Oh, that was fucking rude of you. Let's remove you some more. It's... Are you fucking for real right now with this strat? In case you're wondering, they're sacrificing a cheap unit, hoping that it will buff them and give them a strong unit. It's a really stupid strat, but it might actually work. It's not a bad strat, it's just not good in this context. Because I can just do that, so... It's fine. How do you imagine your significant other's graduation will be? I imagine people are going to be really mad. Though I will say one thing, it can't be worse than my graduation, because somebody showed up drunk and then just started screaming and, like, called one guy a fascist and, like, called him a fucking piece of shit. They had to escort him out of my graduation. He was that fucked up. He was high and drunk. It was just a fucking disaster. That guy was a huge asshole anyway. The guy he was accusing of being a Nazi was admittedly a Nazi, like that he was kind of a little bit of a Nazi, but at the same time, that guy was a dickhead, so it's fine. Oh fuck, this is actually not great right now. What's going on kind of sucks, but we'll manage. So what are we gonna do here? Oh, that was rude. Bye. Oh, I didn't even realize the enemy team is holding the lanes way better than we are. That's just not good in the slightest. Oh, is that heal gonna go through? It's not. This is... Oh, damn, not good enough. Oh, the enemy team is at Mana Frenzy, but they're also really bad, so it doesn't really matter. I think we might win, but we might lose. It's hard to say. They're probably just gonna start spamming shit and hope that they win. Oh, jeez, they might actually win. With all these garbage plays they're making. Oh, fuck me, dude. Yeah, this is really bad. Yeah, we lost. It's fine. We tried. That was a good match. You know, we really tried. What's your favorite main series Pokemon game? Oh, jeez. See, you're a dickhead because you asked me what a main series game. Because for me, Mystery Dungeon is the one that I like, but that's not a main series game. You know, I really like Pokemon X and Y. I really like the aesthetic of the game. I think it's fun. I really liked the online. I really liked the new Pokemon that were introduced. I thought Mega Evolutions were also really fucking cool, and I really enjoyed those. Just everything about X and Y, honestly, was my favorite. By far, Sun and Moon was actually so fucking shit and bad that it soured my taste from all future Pokemon games. Like, I'm not gonna buy another Pokemon game unless it's a Mystery Dungeon game, because Sun and Moon was so fucking trash, dude. It was so bad. Sword and Shield is out, right? It's out right now. Like, I haven't paid attention to it because I just don't give a fuck anymore. I saw that they were adding, like, giant macro Pokemon instead of just bringing back Mega Evolutions, and I was like, come on, what the fuck's going on? Maybe I should play a meme deck. I mean, I am playing a meme deck right now, but do I have another one? Most of my decks are just meme decks. Oh, hold on, I have a werewolf deck in here somewhere. Here it is. This deck is literally so bad, dude. This is the memeiest deck that you could ever imagine, I promise. So the deck that I have right now, it has the worst card in the game. So this card right here, this is called Dragon's Nest. It costs 4 mana, and it's a building. And every time I play a spell, it shits out one dragon. One dragon whelp. He can't fly. It's so fucking bad. It's one of the worst cards in the game. It might actually be the worst card in the game. Okay? So I have a build that uses this fucking card because it's so bad, and I love it. I love it so much. They need to stop with the annual releases of the Pokemon. Honestly, they do. They need to take some fucking time and really make the games good. Honestly, they should just I'm fucking sick of Game Freak. Game Freak is one of the laziest fucking developers in the industry. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Have I seen Joker? I did. I saw it in theaters. I really enjoyed it. It was a good movie. I really, really enjoyed it. In case you're wondering, Joaquin Phoenix is not my preferred Joker. Definitely Mark Hamill, the cartoon Joker. Just can't do it without him. I'm sorry. He's really my one and only Joker, and I love him to death. But if I had to pick a live-action Joker, genuinely, I know it's the memers pick. But come on, Heath Ledger, come on, how can I not? Heath Ledger's performance was fan-fucking-tastic. The random shit that he did, like the improv he did on set, was absolutely fantastic. I know people say it all the time, but for those of you who don't know, a lot of The Dark Knight was improv'd in terms of Heath Ledger and what he did. So, like that scene where he's playing with the button, the Joker's playing with the button, right? To blow up the hospital, I think it was. That was completely improv'd. Fantastic fucking scene, one of the most iconic scenes in the fucking movie. And it was completely improv, which is just so great. No, Heath Ledger, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. My preferred. But, I mean, I'm not trying to... Don't think that just because I prefer one, that it means I didn't like Joaquin. I thought Joaquin did a great performance. Honestly, really, really fucking good. I thought his take was super interesting. Not something I've really seen before, which is also great. You know, we really need more of that in movies. No, it was great. It was a great movie. I don't really have too many complaints about it. I think if I had one complaint, it has to do with the movie existing. The Joker... yeah, that really fucking sucks. So the thing about the Joker as a character is that he's known for having a lot of backstories, and none of them are really true. That's kind of just a part of his character. Oh fuck, this is actually really... oh fuck, this is really bad. Shits. Wow, the enemy team, they're actually pretty fucking good, and their comp is actually working really fucking hard right now. This is really bad. Yeah, we're gonna lose. My team member is fucking terrible. I'm just gonna let us lose. This is ridiculous. Listen, my meme build doesn't work most of the time, but their fucking meme build is worse than mine, so that's all I'm gonna throw out there. We were both playing shitty meme builds. You can't have two meme builds on the same team. It's just not happening. The enemy team had two, like, actual builds. I feel sorry for Jared Leto. Not his fault that his Joker is bad. Dude, it was his fault. His performance was fucking shit. Also, Jared Leto is an asshole. He was a huge asshole. Behind the scenes, he treated everybody like garbage. His performance was not good. It had nothing to do with the script, though the script was also shit. Nice stream layout. Thank you. I appreciate that, Cabbage. Legitimately, he's just bad. He's just a fucking dickhead. His performance was shit. Let's see here. I can't believe you live in a society, Tony. You know, I live in a society every day. I live in a society where people shoot up churches and then say subscribe to PewDiePie whilst doing so. That's the kind of world I live in, man. It's fucked up. Tony, there's a popular theory that the movie is just another fake story that the Joker is telling to the doctor at the end of the movie. You know, if that was legit what they were going for, I would be so for that. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even joking, dude. The Joker is all about those fake backstories, and I am all about the idea of it just being fake. Honestly. Oh, let me do it. Yes. I got the werewolf off. So, let me actually explain how this build works. Every time I cast this spell, I can turn one of my dragons into a werewolf, which makes another dragon come out, so I just keep spamming dragons until I can't spam dragons anymore. It's honestly the memer's choice, if ever there was one. So I just need to get my dragon's nest ready. Wow, we're doing a lot of damage to their tower, which is really funny. We're gonna actually wait, so there's no real point. Okay. And here's what we're gonna do. Oh shit, this is actually kind of bad. Oh no, don't. No, 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 no. Why would you do that? Why would you do. No! Why would my teammate do such a thing? They literally did the stupidest shit I've ever seen. They just buffed the enemy team so hard. Why? Why must I have such memers on my team? I just want like a normal match, guys. I just want a normal match. I mean, I get that I'm playing a meme build, but like, they're just straight up memeing without a meme build, you know? They're 2 layers deep. You know, they've seen 2 seasons of Rick and Morty, but I've seen 7. They need to step their shit up right now. Alright, let's get Black Hole in there. Fuck, this is actually really unfortunate. The way that my deck is laid out right now makes it really hard for me to get anything done. Oh shit, come on monkey, move up. There we go. Oh no. Oh, this deck is so bad, but I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make this shit work, trust me. Gonna take lane. Okay. Alright. Get fucked. Nice. Where the fuck's my other werewolf at? Come on. Where the fuck is my other werewolf? Ugh. God. By the way, every single patch this build I have just gets worse because they'll do something to nerf it every time. Like they'll make spells more expensive, or they'll make the dragons shittier. They'll just do everything to make this build even shittier than it already is. Which is honestly impressive. To their dedication to just fucking shit on this card. Alright, let's save up here. Alright, let's see here. Alright, now I've got an army of little fucking dragons coming out. You know, this is pretty good. This is legit a good time. I may or may not stand a chance now. There we go. We got a fuckload of little dragons come out. That was pretty good. That was a legit good play. We got some damage on their tower. Overall good. That was good. Oh man. Let's get some more dragons out there, shall we? Summon some Scrats. Get the werewolves out. Get more werewolves out. Come on. Oh! We did it! Nice. Put on a happy face, guys. Oh shit, you know what we should talk about? If I win one more battle, I get a reward, so I want to do one more fight. Have you guys seen Has Been Hotel on YouTube? That was the biggest shit like 2 or 3 days ago when it came out. The pilot for it came out. Did you guys see it? The animation community on YouTube has been hyping it up for literal years at this point. Did you guys see it? I saw it. I asked basically everybody I knew whether or not they liked it, and most people were pretty. They were giving it like mediocres out of 10. They did not really enjoy it. They didn't. A lot of people hated it. A lot of my friends hated it. Most of them gave it a it's mediocre out of 10, except for the Radio Demon. Everybody agreed the Radio Demon was the best character by far. They were like, yeah, I'd watch the show just for him. That's how good he was. So that was kind of interesting. So for those of you who don't know, is Angel Dust a boy or a girl? He's a boy. But he can be whatever you want him to be, I suppose. Holy shit, my opening hand is really bad. My opening hand is really, really bad, guys. I legit can't do anything. It's really, really shitty. Okay, cool. Now I can actually get something done. I watched it, and I appreciated how much hard work very clearly went into it. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of work went into it. I really appreciate that dedication. Did I... Fuck me. Did I think it was great? No. Did I think it was bad? No. I thought it was good. It was okay. It was I wouldn't give it any more than like an I out of 10. It really had a lot of pacing issues, but it's a pilot, so that's to be expected. I really, you know, I don't know. I flip-flop. Every day it's either I really liked it or I didn't like it. The character designs are really good. I don't know. It's tough for me to come to a consensus on how I feel about Has Been Hotel. I will say, Charlie is lame as fuck. I get that her design is really, really, like, round and soft because all the other characters are really pointy. Like, I get that. I get why she's designed the way she is. I just think her design looks bad. I don't think it's visually interesting. I think she looks like a background character, which is crazy because most of the show is filled with characters who look like they're main characters, but they're actually background characters. It's a really weird phenomenon this show seems to have. Every background character looks like a main character, which some people like, some people don't like. Charlie, on the other hand, who is the main fucking character of the show, does not look like a main character. She looks like shit. She looks boring as all hell. She's stank as hell. So, I don't know. By the way, my teammate, not very good. He's just not playing well. Which is ever so slightly frustrating. This is gonna be a big boom. Let's see here. Come on. Oh, you can do it. Yes, you did it. Can we talk about how good the Radio Demon is? Yeah, I mean, the Radio Demon is so fucking good. Alistair, his character is interesting, his design is top fucking notch, his voice actor is so fucking good. You can really tell that the guy had a great fucking time, you know, just doing the character and having fun. He's mysterious. He's just the best fucking character in the show, and it's just like it's not even a contest in terms of the other characters. They cannot compete with how good he is. He really upstages literally everybody, which I guess you could see as a problem. But he's lit, so you know, is it a problem? Not really. It's tough to say, you know. Alright, let's get some spells out here. Buff my dragons, get more werewolves out there, come on. Oh, we won. Okay. This is reminding me of how Bruno completely upstages Giorno. Honestly, when I was talking about Has Been Hotel with my partner, we literally said that Has Been Hotel feels a lot like JoJo Part 5 because the main character, Charlie and Giorno, are boring ass, stank as hell slices of white bread. And then you just have this like other character who just completely upstages them and is just the main character. And that's the Radio Demon and fucking Bruno. It's really kind of funny. We actually talked about that for a long while. So it's funny that you bring that up. I mean, I get that a lot of people don't like Angel Just because he is what you could describe as unnecessarily edgy. He's so fucking edgy, dude. All of his dialogue is just like cringe tier edgelord stuff. But honestly, I'm kind of into it. Oh, I saw a really interesting comparison where somebody called the Radio Demon, he is the Western animated version of of Alucard from Hellsing, from the anime Hellsing. And that is just so accurate. They're both just these like overpowered fucking relics of an older era, you know, and they're just so fucking strong. It's a really interesting comparison that I saw, and I think it's like really accurate. But I appreciate how edgy Angel Dust is. I'm totally into it. I like that Angel Dust is super edgy because Husker, the furry at the end of the pilot, is like a fucking old drunk, and I love that if you look in the background of certain scenes, you just see Angel Dust flirting with Husker, and he's just not having any of it, and I think that's just really funny to me. Tony, I kind of like Jorno's character. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, but he's honestly the worst JoJo. It's not even a competition. In terms of like who the worst JoJo is, it's him. It's fucking him, dude. There's no contest. Bruno is so fucking good though. Is Angel Dust your waifu, Tony? Absolutely not. My waifu is the Radio Demon because he's everybody's waifu, but I really do enjoy Angel Dust. He is really funny. Jesus Christ, this is what I do on streams where I'm just not keeping them. I just burp and be fucking gross. Maybe I'll do a mukbang on stream. You guys won't be ready for that, will you? I actually don't think I have enough food in my house to do a mukbang. I've got some soup left over in the fridge. I can't really do a mukbang with some fucking soup, you know, because there's not all that much. I can do like one big bowl because I got these like big ass ramen bowls, but that's all I got. Gumball mukbang. Jesus Christ. Let's see here. I'm trying to scroll up, read some of these comments I might have missed. I feel like the color palette for the show has a lot of red and pink. Yeah, the color palette for the show is definitely red, but it takes place in hell, so I feel like that's really appropriate. So, I really like the color palette because I'm really fucking edgy, as you can clearly tell by my new overlay because it's fucking red. And I was given the option. I could have made this overlay white, blue, or red, and I chose red because I thought red was nice. No, you'll give me Amberlyn Reed PTSD. You guys want to watch an Amberlyn Reed video? Let's watch something. Let's watch an Amberlyn Reed video right now. This is what I do on streams that I don't keep, guys. We just kind of do whatever. Let me change the title of the stream really fast. Alright, here we go. Please keep this stream. No, we're not going to keep this stream, guys. Maybe I'll unlist it. Maybe I'll keep it unlisted for a few of you if you want. We'll see. We'll see here. Let me go over to my stream. We'll just pop it over here right now while I pull up an Amberlyn Reed video. Let me find a good one. Let me find a good Amberlyn Reed video. Let me find one where she does like a haul. Those are good. No, I want it to be from Amberlyn's channel. I get that a lot of people like react to her and whatever, but I want it to be straight from her channel. How about I just let you guys pick? I'll just pull up. I'll just straight up pull up her channel, and you guys can just like pick one. Keep it unlisted. I'll just download it. Oh my god. I wanted to make an animatic. All right, fine. I'll go ahead. I'll keep the video unlisted if you guys want to, you can see it. It'll be up. So you guys can just pick whichever one you want. Doesn't matter to me. Just throw out a video title that you see here. I'll try to scroll down really slowly. Yeah, sure, I know you came in here. Let's keep this slowly scrolling so you can, you just pick whatever one you want. If you want me to, like, go back a few years, maybe I could do that. Walmart haul? I didn't see the Walmart haul. Oh, no, we already did. No, we can't do one of the newer ones because I already did streams with those the other day. We did the Walmart haul and we did the Torrid haul the other day, guys, so we can't do it again. Both my kitty cats are sitting on my lap, and they're not happy that they have to share my lap right now. Both of them are like trying to bite the other one. Subway mukbang? I don't think I've seen that one actually. Hold on. I have to look for the Subway mukbang. Give me a sec. I also don't know how to pronounce mukbang, so I'm just not even gonna. Oh, here we go. Subway mukbang Vlogmas Day 3. Okay. Actually, hold on. It gets messy. Are there... She has more than one Subway mukbang?
Hey guys!
Oh, Jesus. Amberlyn, you're too loud. Hold on. Sorry, guys, I'm popping this up right now. Dude, how many of these have you actually watched? Oh, I've only seen like 2 Amberlyn Reed videos, guys. Come on. I've only seen like 2. I promise. I haven't binged like 12 of them. I have a life. Why? Okay, I'm gonna throw this out there. So, like I mentioned, I'm gonna keep this stream unlisted. Don't think that you guys are fucking clever, right? Like you mentioned Amberlyn Reed, and that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm doing this. I actually kind of plan to show off Amberlyn at the end of the stream anyway. The reason that I'm gonna do this, that I plan to show off Amberlyn, is that I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret, and that is my partner is the one who introduced me to Amberlyn Reed, and they really fucking love Amberlyn Reed, and they really want to do a live stream with me where we talk about Amberlyn. So next time they're here, maybe for Thanksgiving, we'll see. I will be doing a stream with my partner where we will do... It'll probably be over an hour. We'll show off like 5 Amberlyn Reed videos, maybe more, 4 or 5. It really depends. We'll show off a bunch of Amberlyn Reed videos and sort of give a brief history about her, and then we may show off. We may start doing like regular streams once my partner graduates from college. We might start doing like a regular series where me and them will sit down and we'll watch some Amberlyn and talk about it, and it'll be more in tune with what you guys have seen from me lately. You know how I've been doing the growing around streams, and I don't use that as a platform to shit on Mr. Enter. That's really not what I'm trying to do. I spent... Oh, bye, Void, by the way. Have a good sleep. I spent a lot of time in college shitting on Chris Chan, and I didn't really have very many good criticisms as far as I can remember. I'm not really here to shit on Amberlyn. I think Amberlyn is a really bad person, but I'm going to try to be constructive here. I'm trying to give like advice and react in a way that's not like super hostile, if that makes sense. That's more, I think, in tune with how I am now. So expect streams with me and my partner about Amberlyn to be it's not just going to be a shit fest. It's it's going to be something good and hopefully hopeful. So that might be happening. There might be a new series starting up on the channel. We'll see. We're not sure. We're going to do that test run maybe around Thanksgiving. You never know. So stay tuned for that one, I suppose.
Hey guys! So, what's up, my mate? Don't ask. Look I'm wearing makeup again. Can we please say for the win? I hear like a banging noise outside and I'm home alone right now. That's cute. So Becky took Eric to an appointment, but they accidentally went to the wrong building. The place that they went to was near us, but where they were supposed to go was like 30 minutes away. So they've been gone for a hot minute. And so she texted me and she was like, do you want Subway? What do you want from Subway? So I told her what I wanted, but there is I'm on my laptop right now if you guys are wondering. There's a Subway calculator online, thank the Lord. So I'm gonna show you guys how many calories my food is. I think
it's, look at those curtains blowing in the wind. I think it is Destiny Choice. Jesus fucking Christ, Destiny Choice in the fucking stream. Can't you just close them for the video? No, Amberlyn Reed does not turn off ovens or microwaves or fans or close windows. She just kind of vlogs with any sort of environment. Is this back when she actually watched her weight? No. What's funny, there's two things going on here. Becky, I have never once seen a video from Amberlyn Reed where Becky does not buy something for Amber. If it's a bottle of water or some food or some beef jerky, if they're driving in the car especially, Becky will always have to buy something for Amber. So it is no surprise to me. She did say Becky was buying it for her, right? I was actually fiddling around with the stream settings for a second there, so it might have been someone else who's bringing her the fucking Subway, but I think it's Destiny or Becky, sorry. And also, this is something that Amberlyn likes to do, where she counts her calories, but she doesn't, like, she's not really counting them so that she can eat less, if that makes sense. She's just counting them. She's not actually doing anything with them. Like, she's not trying to improve herself.
This is really neat.
So, like, why bother counting?
You guys see here.
It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Up good. So if you guys are having a hard time seeing, I'm super sorry. I'm gonna be having a sandwich, and I'm gonna be having a foot long. I haven't ate yet today, so I'm like, yes. And I usually get the Italian herbs and cheese.
You haven't eaten today, Amber.
Putting that in, we're at 480 calories.
It's
so the meat that I use is rotisserie chicken.
Okay. All right. Let us make your sandwich for us, essentially.
Rotisserie
I'm ready.
Style chicken. That already brought it up to 720.
Jesus fuck.
But the rest of this should be pretty low calorie, depending on how much they put. I use provolone cheese. For veggies, I get onions, lettuce, and we're gonna get me some olives. Yes, there we go. For some reason, my eyes weren't seeing that. I like mayo, but I'm not going to be adding any, and I have no extras. So that's literally...
Cabbage 911 in my chat just pointed out that it is more than just calories, Amber, which is true. More than just calories. She doesn't actually know the difference between good calories and bad calories. She seems to think that calories are just like a set number, which in a way they are, right? They are kind of a set number. Like, if you are not eating a certain amount of calories, you know, you're going to start losing weight, etc. But there is a difference between eating, like, healthy food and getting good calories in your body, and eating unhealthy food and getting bad calories in your body. And she eats a lot of bad calories, which is why she is continuously gaining weight, even if perchance she is eating less calories than, like, a full, like, what she should be, you know?
Everything that I'm having on my sandwich, and that came out to 820 calories. Since I'm getting a foot long, that means for half of it is 6 inches, which will only be 410 calories. So if I eat half now and half later, that's like perfect. Or I can eat the whole thing now, boo-boo. The lighting in here is jank because you guys were faced towards my laptop, so now my camera is like so confused. So I'm gonna give this a minute to fix itself. I mean, it looks a little better, I guess, but Subway really can be low calorie. It's just all about what you choose to put on your food, and I find it hard to believe that the chicken made it so high in calories, because it really doesn't come with that much chicken. But I'll show you guys when it gets here. I'll do like a little mini mukbang for you guys. Are you smelling our drinks? Yeah. Goals. Okay, you guys, 2 hours later, and it's finally time to eat. She got me Diet Coke. I'm not supposed to have caffeine, but I don't think I told her that I wasn't gonna try her.
That cup is ginormous. That's so much fucking soda. She also seems to think that, like, just because she's drinking diet, that it's fine, right? Goddamn that cleavage, and not the good kind of cleavage. Oh, I'll get to her cleavage in a second. You know, when your diet soda isn't healthy, like, it's still fucking soda. You know, it's really not good. And also, this cup is ginormous. It's huge. It is fucking huge. It's not okay. Also, I'm gonna go back.
Later and Scrabbles.
This is something that's really kind of difficult to see because this isn't a full body shot of Amber. And really, I'm not trying to shit on her. It's really an unfortunate thing. Like, I genuinely feel bad for her. She is close to 600 pounds. She might actually be more than 600 pounds, but she just hasn't told us yet. I don't know. She's about 600 pounds. She's give or take some change. And she has the most sad, fat... Cat, stop trying to eat my headphones. You can't eat these. He always tries to eat my headphones sometimes. She has the worst fat distribution I've ever seen on a human being. None of it is in her boobs. Like, literally the fat rolls underneath her boobs are bigger than her boobs. None of it is in her tits, which is so sad. I couldn't imagine, like, being 600 pounds and having literally none of it go to your chest as a woman. That just must be horrible. I've read so many comments where, like, people who are like overweight women are like, I feel so bad that none of it is in your boobs because all of it is in my boobs, so it makes me feel a little better. Her fat distribution is so bad. It's all in her stomach, which droops really low. It's in her arms. It's in her back shelf. If she stands up in this video, she probably doesn't, because it's a mukbang. Yeah, she doesn't stand up and we don't see a full body shot. She doesn't really do full body shots very often. But she has this, like, back shelf. Like, you could legit stack a bunch of books on her butt crack. It's just, it's sad. I feel bad for her,
you guys,
legit.
2 hours later,
Her legs are really bad, too. Her
finally
legs are really swollen.
She got me diet Coke. I'm not supposed to have caffeine, but I don't think I told her that I wasn't going to try to drink caffeine anymore. I did tweet about it. Thank you, babe. Welcome, babe. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry.
What else did she get?
I still haven't tried those pants yet. Oh my gosh, look how this opened up.
I don't believe that she just got a sandwich. There has to be, like, some chips or something, right?
At least I can show you guys how it looks on the inside. See what I mean when I said, like, there's not as much chicken. Okay, well, I guess there is kind of a lot.
There's a lot of chicken in there. What are you talking about?
Wow, this is stuffed to the gills. What did you get?
Same thing I always get. Chicken teriyaki with lettuce, tomato, and sweet onion sauce.
Mmm.
That's it. Oh wait, with mozzarella.
With mozzarella?
Yeah.
No sauce on the sandwich. Amber likes her food dry, so...
Because this window's open and it's cold.
Sorry, I just need a second. Do I need to tell her? Get up and close the fucking window. You know why she won't? By the way, she got no sauce on the sandwich because she likes her food dry. So that's just how she likes to eat it. That's fine. The only reason that she put on a sweater and didn't get up to close the window, I'm sure if she saw this video and reacted to it, she'd be like, oh, I couldn't close the window because of this, or this reason. No, I'll tell you guys the real reason. It's because she literally does not want to get up out of her fucking chair and move. She does not want to have to physically move. That's why she spends most of her videos sitting down. She does not like to get up and move. And I get that she's carrying 600 pounds on a 5'3" body, but she needs to get up and move around.
Thumbnail? No. Thumbnail. I'm just kidding. Okay.
Nobody likes the bones. She says that every mukbanger does it, so she has to do it too, but you don't.
Olives.
You don't have to do
if
that.
You like olives, don't get mayonnaise. The olives kind of give that, like, kick you need.
Could you imagine being 5'3", 600 pounds and trying to move? Could you even imagine?
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so messy. Mm. Something I noticed about Subway though is that the onion, sometimes it's like super flavorful, and then other times you can tell it's been sitting out for a while, so it doesn't have as much flavor right now.
This has nothing to do with Amber, but fun fact of the day. My buddy Stefan used to work at Subway, and I remember I asked him, what's like the grossest shit from Subway? And he told me that when he was working, it was more of a seasonal thing. I think now they have it all the time. But when he was working seasonally, they would get guacamole, like that they could put on the sandwiches, or like an avocado type spread. And the avocado spread, just like everything else, would come in a fucking big bucket. And literally what they would do, they would take an ice cream scoop and stick it into the bucket and scoop out the fucking avocado spread and then spread it on the sandwich. And it was literally it would just sit there all day. Like, it would be lukewarm because it would be sitting underneath like the rack. Like, you would walk up and you would see the rack, right? You would like see the sneeze guard and where like all the food is and whatever, and you'd ask them to make you whatever, and you'd point at what you wanted, right? Like, the avocado spread was in a bucket underneath all of that, and he would reach down and scoop it onto the sandwich, or like scoop some into the container that's up there and then scoop from that. And it was just so fucking gross.
Now, it's pretty flavorful.
Do not moan. I can't. I'm gonna McFucking lose it.
Is it good, babe?
I guess I saw it at Subway too.
Who'd you see? The same person that was at... You're a lie.
No. She saw me too, and she was...
I want you to try to figure out what she just said.
The same person that was at... You're a lie.
No.
Who'd you see? The same person that was at... You're a lie.
What is she saying? You're a la. What does that mean? What does that mean? Can you translate that? Figure that out. In case you're wondering, you're a la, which in real human English translates to you are a lie. Becky is a lie, apparently. So here's the thing. Even if she said lie correctly, it's still not the right word.
No.
It's not the right, like, phrasing.
You're a lie.
I heard her say that when she got in the car.
Okay, you guys.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna tell you a little story. I won't say names or anything. But,
I'm ready.
okay. So,
Wait,
do you hear that though? What is that?
sounds like a neighbor.
Sounds like a car running outside. Just close the window, please.
Sounds like a motorcycle or something.
She's not gonna close the
Anyways.
window.
We all used to know a friend, right?
That sounds like a lawnmower or a microwave, a motorcycle.
That kind of sounds like a car. Does it sound like a CD?
I love that she kept this in too, like she didn't cut it or anything. Keep in mind, this is different from what I do. This isn't a live
This is
thing.
so weird, but story time.
Thanks,
Sorry,
Becky.
all over the place. So we used to know these two friends, right? A falling out happened. No, it's not Hannah and Rafe. I know people are gonna think that.
Actually, they weren't really our friends. They were acquaintances.
They were like our acquaintances, but like, our other Eric and Ricky's friends. Let's just do that like that. Do it like that. And there was a falling out, but Eric's appointment, like I was talking about earlier, was what? It's like 30 minutes away from here, like at a total random spot, and they saw this person there. And then Becky goes to Subway, which is like 30 minutes away from where the doctor's appointment was, and the person was there too.
Whoa.
That's wild to me.
No way. A person in rural... By the way, she lives in rural Kentucky, where like 13 people live in one town. I'm really not surprised that she would see someone at probably one of like 14 restaurants in the fucking city. You know, I live in Albany. That's the capital of New York. I live in a city, essentially. I mean, it's not like, you know, it's not like New York City, but this is, you know, it's a fuckload of people here. I would not expect to see someone that I know just like out and about. But in rural as fuck Kentucky, I would expect that. I mean, that happened a lot in Vermont when I was going to college there. Also, she moans again.
Did you see what was making that noise though?
No, I didn't see anything.
Ew.
You have lettuce on your shirt.
Must have been.
I swear to God. I'm gonna McFucking lose it, guys.
How's your food?
Good. What about yours?
Oh yeah.
You never want it like heated and toasted anymore.
Not this.
I don't
Oh,
like my
just cold.
sandwiches toasted, just, you know. I went to an anime convention. I hope you had a good time. No, I will say this. She's not moaning because she likes food. She's moaning because that's what other mukbangers do, and she thinks that you have to do that if you want to, you know, if you want to do mukbangs. I don't know how true that is. I don't watch mukbangs because I don't have an interest in them because most of them look fucking disgusting. Is she getting tired of eating? I mean, she's getting tired. Like, she's getting out of breath. 100% she's getting out of breath, yeah. But I will say no, it's not because she wants to fuck the sandwich or something.
Oh my god, I have food all over my shirt.
Yes. Yes, you do.
This is messy because it's so full.
Ugh.
But yeah, half of this is only, well, this whole piece was 410 calories for the average person.
Soggy, you know, I just don't like...
For sure, especially because there was so much in it.
I don't like toasted sandwiches. They're, you know, they're just not very good.
It's so good. Sometimes you just crave certain foods. Yep. You want to do some of our journal?
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Is this what a mukbang is
You know it's
supposed to
good when
be?
no one's talking. Have you ever been in that situation where like there's tons of people at the table and you guys are like chatting it up, but then when you get your food, it's like silence. That's when you know it's good.
Yeah, because everybody's stuffing their face.
Yeah. That's funny.
I don't watch mukbangs. Are they supposed to be weird? Like, just kind of quiet and awkward? And you just watch someone just, like, eat a sandwich?
Such a random
I don't
place
really...
to go. I can't believe you saw
I don't get it.
them or her. Like, what the fuck?
Well, we saw her at the hospital, too.
I know.
Like, what?
That's really weird.
Except it's usually Asian people. I mean, yeah, most mukbangs are like a Korean thing, right?
In a different county on the
That makes
same
sense.
day at the same time, like. In the same area. I think she's getting, like, having the same problems and getting surgery, too.
Wait, two?
Well,
Is there getting surgery?
it's in the surgery area.
Oh, I was like, wait, I didn't hear about this.
They actually may have to put him to sleep one day.
I was under the impression that a mukbang was like a large amount of food in front of someone. You can see the food they're eating, and like they're supposed to talk, and it's supposed to be like a communal thing, and it's supposed to help people who are lonely, kind of like in the same way that Let's Plays and like live streaming is like really helpful for kids who maybe don't have very many friends, because it makes them feel like the streamer is kind of their friend, you know, like it gives them that sort of like connection. This is literally just a large woman sitting and eating, it's not a mukbang. She's just eating her fucking sandwich and talking to Becky, but like in a really disconnected way from the audience, which makes it not really feel like a mukbang because I thought I was supposed to be connected, which is weird. I don't know.
It sounds like you're talking about an animal, like he's an animal. We're gonna put him.
No, like, you know, you euthanize?
Wait, what?
Not euthanize.
What are you talking about?
Like, give him medicine so he's unconscious.
Yeah.
Why didn't she cut this out? This is not a live
I
stream.
think tomorrow's the hiatal scan, or is that Friday?
Why was this not edited? This is like 7 minutes longer than it needs to be.
So we're gonna vote before that. So afterward, we can
Voting.
just go home.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I could go make myself some soup
The lines won't be that long.
in the time it would take her to finish. Probably not now. Now that we're... No, she's going to be done soon. But if I had started, you know...
I really don't think it will.
When she started, I would have been able to get my soup and be halfway done with it by now.
Oh my god.
Tony, do a mukbang video.
gonna
I don't
edit
even know
out
how to
any
do a fucking mukbang,
Me
dude.
dropping food. Because this is how it is every time I eat.
I've seen reaction videos more interesting than this. I hope that my reaction video right now is more interesting than her. Don't fucking do that. I'm gonna do it again, but in slow motion, just because I hate all of you. I don't actually hate you. I'm just gonna make you guys suffer for funsies. All right, here we go.
Last bite.
I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I didn't. All right, let's keep going. Tony, please. Oh, man.
I still have all of this, y'all. Like, to the average
Oh,
person,
whoa.
like, I
When
have
was this
all
video
the-
posted? This is an older one, isn't it? Yeah, this is 2018. If you look in the living room, there's like a table here. If this were like today in 2019, sometime in 2019, she moved a spare mattress into the living room because she didn't like having to walk from one end of the house to the other end without being able to take a break and lay down on a bed. Before like she would walk from here, the kitchen table, over to a bed there, sit for a while, and then transition to the bedroom.
Like, to the average person, like I said, you'd be full. Like, I am pretty content, so.
Oh my god, there's still half a sandwich.
Yeah, just a little mini mukbang for you guys, because I know sometimes it's just enjoyable to watch someone eat. I don't know. I get the enjoyment sometimes. So this video
that
was
was
mainly just
enjoyable.
like a mukbang, which is what I wanted for you guys to have today. But listen to this. Right now I'm just reading, and listen to the sound of this storm. It is just so peaceful. Isn't that just like the most peaceful sound ever? Ah, I love it
No,
so
it's
much.
horrible.
Don't you, babe? Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more.
I don't know if Rarity's nervous or what.
Oh, you think she's nervous?
She could be. Because she's been
Jesus
in here more than
Christ.
usual. What are you doing, baby?
No.
Oh, Lord. I look rough. My face is really red, and I don't know why. And my hair's a mess, because it needs a haircut.
Listen, rain noises are nice. I really like the sound of rain. But rain doesn't sound nice through a microphone, like on film. Like on a shitty microphone like this. It needs to be like a high quality capture. This is not that. It literally just sounds like static.
Even though I'm not gonna, and I keep looking up at the.
They both look like
I'm
eggs.
sorry about that. I'm
Oh.
trying to make sure I didn't look.
You know,
stupid.
Becky didn't always look
You
like
don't,
an egg.
babe. You're beautiful.
Thanks, babe. I feel.
Thanks,
pretty
Necky.
stupid.
Look at this baby. Show him.
I know.
She's doing so good. Yeah.
That dog is so fucking nervous. Close
You
the
guys,
window.
The funniest story about this, I get these little toys in the mail every single month.
The same freaking morning.
The same toys. These are like little dumplings for dogs to play with. This is Twinkie's favorite toy. But what happened was I meant to just order one pouch, and it was for Treverty, Eric's dog. And I think I accidentally signed up for like a monthly subscription to get these every single month, because we get them every single month now, which I don't mind because Treverty and Twinkie's dog both really love them. Look at this baby.
Careless.
Yeah, Trixie doesn't really care about toys like that for some reason. What she does care about is licking me constantly.
Oh. Oh, okay. So you just decided to just like cut it
What she does care
right
about
there?
is licking me constantly.
Literally midway through like a giggle. Also, I'm a little mad. Because, guys, like I mentioned, this isn't a live stream, you know? She could have cut out footage here, done some light editing, like basic editing, you know? And she didn't. But she had enough time to edit in this fucking thing at the end. I thought she just didn't do any editing at all, because usually she doesn't. But no, she edited here. So, like, why didn't you remove all of this eating half a fucking foot long? Man, that looked like a lot of sandwich. Ew. That looked like a lot of sandwich. And that was only half the sandwich, and she's gonna eat the rest of that, like, immediately. You know, after it cut there, she ate, like, all the fucking sandwich. I don't know why I'm making such a big deal about this cut here, because there were cuts throughout the video. I don't know, maybe because it's just so abrupt, you know? That it's just reminded me that she could have just, like, cut out about 7 minutes here, and it would have been better.
Situation where, like, there was tons of people at the table, and you guys are, like, chatting it up.
Let me see if I can get a shot of her hands. She hates this so much when people point this out. There was actually rumors that she was putting concealer on her knuckles to match the rest of her skin. So for those of you who don't know, a really telltale sign that a obese person has type 2 diabetes is that they will have skin coloration, more specifically on their hands, because diabetes will affect the limbs like a lot. So this discoloration is just a clear sign of type 2 diabetes, which she almost certainly has. But she hates when people point it out. She thinks that people talk about her weird colored knuckles, like, because they're mean. I'm not trying to be mean here. Legitimately, as a person with diabetes, she needs to see a doctor, an endocrinologist, because she most likely has type 2 diabetes. If she wonders why she's taking naps more often, if she's going to the bathroom more, if she's sleeping more, it's because she's got fucking diabetes and it's unregulated. And these knuckles, I'm not pointing them out boo-boo because I'm just a mean boy. I'm pointing them out because I am concerned that she has type 2 diabetes. And if you know what we're going to do now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm literally just going to go to the most recent video she posted. Look at that shelf. And I'm going to see if I can get a shot of her hands. No, I don't want your intro. Thank you very much. We're going to look for a shot of her hands. And we're going to see how much darker they are in just a year's time. Let's see if I can just... Oh, wait. There we go. She's picking something up in this shot. Here we go. If we look here, we can get a good shot of her hands. Oh, come on. Oh, it's tough to see. You can see it, though. It's way darker over here now. Let's see if we can't get her, like, moving her hand near her face. I know she's not trying to hide it. Like, I'm not trying to make it seem like she's hiding it. Oh, here we go. She goes up to touch her hair. Wow, it is so much darker. It's tough to see, though. Oh, here we go. She shows off some makeup. Okay. It's just out of frame. and you just can't see it. She is being so strategic. I know she's not doing it on purpose, guys. It's just probably not a good... Oh, wait. Did you see that? Really slow. We'll really slow this down so I can make sure I can pause it in time. Look at that. It used to be just here on the knuckle, but now it's just like all around here, so much darker. Yeah, B. Roy's right. She does a video where she's in an arcade and it really shows it off. Are the knuckles supposed to be lighter or darker? I mean, your knuckles are supposed to be about the same color as your fucking hands, you know what I mean? These dark brown spots are intense discoloration due to type 2 diabetes, most likely. Do you think that she feels numbness in most parts of her bodies? I wouldn't be surprised if she feels numbness in certain extremities. She spends a lot of time not walking, like sitting down. I wouldn't be surprised if she feels numbness in her legs or in her feet specifically, like in her toes, you know? Because diabetics will generally lose their feet and their hands. It's really sad. It's a thing that happens to most of them. Here we go. Living my best life. This is a very recent one. She's outside. Come on, give me the money shot, baby. Give me the hands. Dark, 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 dark. And this is with the sun going on top of them. So when the sun is hitting it, they look like normal hands, but then you see others. Oh, here we go. Dark. Look at this spot. The spot on this hand, on her left hand, is so dark that it is moved from one knuckle to both of them. They're both one spot now. They're both just one brown spot as opposed to two of them next to each other. Which is, she hates when people point that out. She brings it up in a lot of her videos where she talks about like things people... When she talks about when people make rumors about her, one thing she talks about is the concealer on her knuckles. I'm pointing it out because as somebody with diabetes, I'm concerned that she has it and she's not regulating herself. Like taking care of herself for the diabetes. Because legit, having it is horrible. I could not imagine not taking medicine for the problems that I have. And keep in mind, I have type 1 diabetes, which is different from type 2. Certainly my disease is definitively just worse, right, than type 2, because type 2 is much more treatable. Just different, but very similar in a lot of ways. But I would not want, her to not be treated. It's sad. It's really fucked up. So anyway, I think that'll be it, because it is close to 1 in the morning. So I hope that you guys have had a good time. I've had a good time. And I will keep the stream unlisted. It's not going to be posted in any of my playlists or anything. It's just going to be an unlisted video. So if you guys want to watch it later, you can. I hope you guys had a good time. I'll see you on the next stream.